Hello, welcome to IG, and what a week it has been, and what a week it will be in the coming one when we've got earnings from Tesla, Coca-Cola, and also, of course, that PCE. But before we get to that, let's cross live to Tasty, Anthony Batista, standing by from Tasty, of course, part of IG Group. Just about to head there. Thank God I'm not flying today, Bat, because it's a mess out there. We're seeing, alerts. No one was able to trade early on today. I think it's sort of, meshed itself out. But airports are a complete no-go zone. What is it looking like your side?
It's pretty widespread. I mean, technology outages disrupting flights. I even heard banks, media outlets like this one, but you're up and running, which is great. And companies around the world. It doesn't look good, but they say that a fix is in, and it's not a cyber attack, which I think is an uptick for everyone.
So here I've been talking to the trading desk, and they've had clients calling in all day asking how we trade this. I mean, we're looking at Microsoft. Microsoft's price has fallen below the 50-day simple moving average. I mean, that one has been moving swiftly low. CrowdStrike, of course, the firm behind the accidental outage, another one to really keep an eye on if you want to trade this. Palo Alto Network, seeing stock slightly stabilize after 3 days of losses. If this continues, this might not be good news for those sort of companies. How about your side? How do you trade this in terms of options?
Well, Microsoft, the Dow component, as you know, is going to bring the Dow down. It has had some weakness over the last week and a half, as has the overall U.S. market had some weakness. I think, the market always needs a capitulating moment when it gets its footing or reaches new highs. This could be one of those moments where it reaches its kind of low and capitulates a little bit here. A lot of fear going on, volatility upticking, and maybe for those looking for value plays, a time to start picking up some stocks.
All right. Thank you very much, Bat. We'll see you soon in Chicago. Next week, I'll be flying over to Bat to do this on your side. All right. And let's take you through the day-by-day events that are going to move financial instruments in the coming week and probably issue more volatility. Let's just have a look at the economic news first from China on Monday, loan prime rates. So we also have the Chicago Fed National Activity Index. Midweek, it gets busier with numbers from the Eurozone. This is the consumer confidence flash print after the ECB kept rates unchanged and didn't actually say much about when it was definitely going to cut rates. US existing home sales might be interesting too ahead of that PCE. And midweek, look out for numbers out from Germany, consumer confidence as well. But it'll be the manufacturing number and services PMIs that will be interesting out of the Eurozone, the UK, and also the US. Canada out with an interest rate decision. But really, it's the latter half of the week that will move markets, especially the dollar. Because not only do we have durable goods, initial jobless claims, but we also have Q2 GDP growth. This is the growth rate. Everyone's watching for that to see whether the US economy truly is starting to recover. And all this comes ahead of that PCE figure on Friday, which is watched by the Fed. And personal income and spending too, not forgetting the Baker Hughes oil rig count. And that's one to watch if you cover and trade WTI, given that at the moment oil remains in a more supply-based picture. Let's have a look at the earnings calendar for you. As I said, the big ones will be Tesla, but ahead of that, we've got SAP, the company behind Concur and many other business software programs. Ryanair and Verizon will also be ones to keep an eye on Monday. Also, what SAP says about the outage that happened on Friday, that might be interesting as well. For those of you that trade auto stocks, General Motors reports on Tuesday, along with Tesla as well. But we also have Visa, Alphabet, and Coca-Cola out with earnings. And just when you thought you might get a little breather, it gets busier on the European side. We've got EasyJet out with a trading statement and Deutsche Bank as well out with earnings. But we do still have that auto theme with Ford earning second quarter along with IBM and AT&T. And finally, towards the end of the week, Unilever, AstraZeneca, Lloyds Banking Group, one that's really traded, a lot of volume there by our UK clients. And American Airlines will be key as well, given we are now stuck in the summer months. So it'd be good to get an update as to how travel is picking up over there. Flights, I can tell you, have been quite expensive compared to previous years. And on Friday, we end with Colgate-Palmolive, Mercedes-Benz, and NatWest as well. And that is your look ahead to the key trading events in the coming week. For more analysis, do look me up on YouTube and YouTube Shorts on IG.com, or you can Google my name or Axel Rudolph or Chris Beecham and whichever financial instrument you are trading.